countless champions have been crowned throughout the history of competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! But what about the underdogs, the dark horses, the decks that upon first glance make you question everything you thought you knew about the game? In this series, both MBT and myself will be showcasing some of Yu-Gi-Oh's wackiest unsung heroes. Each episode will feature new decks, new strategies, and the results will be unpredictable. You've seen the history of Yu-Gi-Oh!, but this is the history of Jank. If you want 5% off any singles or sealed product, click the affiliate links in the description and use code CIMOOOOO5. And clicking the TCG Player affiliate link before you shop helps support us to provide you with more amazing content.
Now, if you thought the Blackluster Soldier Super Soldier episode was a little too exciting, boy, do I have an episode for you. This is Gaia the Fierce Knight. If you're unfamiliar with the card, it is a 7-star, 2300 attack point monster that Yugi uses like 4 or 5 times over the course of the series. After exhausting pretty much every other option in terms of things they could milk for DM nostalgia bait, we did go in on this card, and they've printed several different series of nostalgia retrains for the archetype. This is the first. It aims to make this card Sky Galloping Gaia the Dragon Champion, a retrain of their old fusion, with probably one of the worst effects I've ever read in my life. If this card is special summoned, you can add a Spiral Spear Strike from your deck or graveyard to your hand, and when this card declares an attack on an opponent's monster, you can change the battle position of that monster. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, it's 2016. And you'd be right. This deck was not anything resembling competitive, not only because there were so few Gaia monsters you were reduced to actually playing the original, but also because Spiral Spear Strike isn't enough of a payoff. This card allows you to, if your Gaia monster attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing, and if Gaia the Dragon Champion inflicts battle damage through piercing, you draw 2 and discard 1. That's right, Sky Galloping Gaia's effect is to force the opponent's monster into defense so you can actually draw 2 and discard 1. You jump through 45 different hoops to cycle a card and a half. So what is the goal of this deck? Well, there's pretty much no way we're ever going to be able to get Gaia the Fierce Knight, or Curse of Dragon, or Curse of Dragonfire, or Lord Gaia the Fierce Knight onto our side of the field unless we perform a Pendulum Summon. And at this time, performing a Pendulum Summon is very difficult. We've, of course, got some of the early Pendulum prints, magicians like Dragon Pit and Dragon Pulse, which we can search off Pendulum Call. We've got the Vector Pendulum and Master Pendulum. I guess we've got a Luster and a Dragonhorn Hunter. And theoretically, some of these scales are searchable off of Summoner's Art. But that's about all we've got going. In a best case scenario, we can get some Gaia and Curse of Dragonfire onto our side of the field, perform the fusion summon that Curse of Dragonfire enables, and then use Dragon's Mirror to banish the normal Gaia the Fierce Knight and one other normal monster, maybe a Curse of Dragon or a Pendulum that's been under an Xyz or something, in order to make our actual win con First of the Dragons, which is a Dragon-type fusion that is really hard for some decks to get over. In reality, I'd be surprised if this deck took a single game. Let's get through this as fast as possible. First up, we've got Curse of Dragonfire. If this card is normally special summoned, you can target a field spell on the field, destroy it. Cool. And then once per turn, you can fusion summon a fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters you control as fusion materials, including this card. Lord Gaia the Fierce Knight had a short stint of playability as the Garnet for the Gateway to Chaos set rotation package that was popular during Spiral format. I assume we'll look at that when we get there on Jank. If your opponent controls a monster and you control no monsters, you can special this from your hand, so it's kind of a whack Cyber Dragon. Then once per turn, if a monster with attack higher than this card is special summoned to the opponent's field, you can make this card gain 700 till the end of the turn. Luster Pendulum, Curse of Dragon, Horn Hunter, Pit, Pulse, Gaia the Fierce Knight, Master Pendulum, Vector Pendulum, Draco Face Off, which allows you to reveal a Draco Slayer Pendulum monster and a Drake Overlord Pendulum monster from your deck. Your opponent picks one of them to place in your Pendulum Zone or special summon, and the other is added to your extra deck face up. Triple Dragon's Mirror, Triple Gateway to Chaos, which when activated adds a Blackluster Soldier Ritual monster, Psy, or a Gaia the Fierce Knight monster from your deck to your hand, and then each time a monster card is sent from the hand or field to the graveyard, put a spell counter on this card. Once per turn, remove 3 to add a ritual spell from your deck to your hand. Here, we're just using it to search a Gaia. 1 Painful Decision, 3 Pendulum Call, 3 Spiral Spear Strike, and 3 Summoner's Art in the side. We've got Eccentric, Twin Twister, Spellcaster, Kumongous, Gamciel, and Kaiju Slumber. And in the extra, we've got First of the Dragons, Sky Galloping Gaia, Dinoster Power, Ignister Prominence, a bunch of Utopias, some 7s I can't imagine we're going to get to go into, Castel, and Volcasaurus. So wish us luck, and congrats to Cimoooooooo for what is expected to be the easiest 2-0 in the series.
Behold, Yugi's ace boss monster, the Dark Magician Girl, and she has an entire deck centralized around her. This is going to be interesting, to say the least. I have a lot of experience in Master Duel Masochist playing against a lot of these Magician Girl cards because I believe the base Dark Magician starter deck, structure deck, whatever, essentially has all of these cards in there. And for Jank, these cards are actually not too bad. And when you pair them with some of the spellcaster synergistic cards that exist, you actually might have the makings of something that isn't the worst as far as Jank goes. So introducing Dark Magician Girl. Now, typically when people play this deck, you could theoretically play it with just Dark Magician, but why not play with Dark Magician Girl if you really like her that much? So let's go ahead and do the card by card. We have all of the Magician Girl cards themselves, which are actually quite interesting. So once per turn with Apple Magician Girl, if it's targeted for an attack, you can special summon a level 5 or lower spellcaster monster from your hand, then change the attack target to it. And if you do, the attacking monster's attack becomes half its current attack. All of these Magician Girl cards have a similar effect, except they summon from a different location, but they all have the ability to redirect the attack target and then have the current attack. But then they also have another effect. Apple Magician Girl says if it's Destroy by Battle or card effect, target 3 other Magician Girl monsters with different names in your graveyard, add them to your hand. Bury Magician Girl is quite good because in addition to the effect to special summon from deck, she's able to actually add a Magician Girl card from deck to hand on normal summon, which is crazy. Chocolate Magician Girl has an effect. You can discard a spellcaster and just draw a card once per turn. And then she's able to special summon from the graveyard when she's targeted for an attack. Lemon Magician Girl, you contribute another Magician Girl, except another copy of herself, to special summon a spellcaster from your deck or hand, and she's able to special summon from hand when she's targeted for an attack. And Kiwi Magician Girl, during either player's turn, you can discard it. Magician Girls gain 300 attack and defense for each Magician Girl monster with different names on the field and in the graveyards. And instead of having the effect where if she's targeted for an attack, you special summon a Magician Girl, she has the ability that spellcaster monsters you control cannot be destroyed by card effects, and your opponent cannot target them with card effects, granting you a level of protection. So obviously Dark Magician Girl benefits from a lot of these effects because most of them say special summon a Magician Girl monster from your deck, except, you know, typically the one that's named. But with cards like Lemon Magician Girl, it says special summon any spellcaster type monster, in this case from your hand, and Dark Magician of Chaos is a pretty decent one, I hear. This is post errata, unfortunately, but that's okay because it's a 2800 that you can bring out for free, and then if it was special summoned, you're able to get a spell card back to your hand. Not to mention it banishes anything it kills by battle, so it's pretty good. To help unbrick us if we draw stuff like Demok or Dark Magician Girl, we have Dark Magic Veil, which we pay 1,000 life points to special summon a Dark Spellcaster from either hand or graveyard. We have cards like Secret Village of the Spellcasters, which if we're established, we're able to make it so that our opponent can activate spell cards. And remember, these Magician Girl cards are kind of hard to kill, so it might be pretty easy to keep this Secret Village up, and most of the time our opponent's not going to be playing a Spellcaster deck. Terraforming Searches for this. We have Eye of Timaeus to pair with Dark Magician Girl. For Dark Magician Girl, the Dragon Knight, which if you've never seen this card before, it's literally just Trident on a 2600 body, which as far as retrained boss monsters go, is pretty damn good. We also have Twin Twister just to clear back row, because obviously that could be an issue for this deck. And then for the traps, we have Magician Circle, which when a spellcaster declares an attack, each player special summons a spellcaster with 2,000 or less attack from deck in attack position, immediately granting us access to Dark Magician Girl, or any of our other Magician Girls for that matter, except Demok. And Dark Renewal is a way for us to immediately get back a spellcaster that's a Dark Spellcaster, so Demok does work for this. This is just a sick card altogether, and can actually catch a lot of people off guard. Honestly, the only thing that matters here with the extra deck is the Dark Magician Girl, the Dragon Knight. Like, yeah, we could summon some of these, but honestly, who the fuck cares? The side deck is hilarious because we have some Kaijus with Interrupted Kaiju Slumber to clear out the board. We've got Maxi for just any deck that special summons, and we've got Strikes and Warning just in case we're going first. But honestly, I think this is like a pretty solid deck. If you establish a big Demok or a Dark Magician Girl, Secret Village of the Spellcasters, or, you know, like Dark Magician Girl, the Dragon Knight for that matter, and you just pass, a lot of decks that aren't playing a single trap card are really going to struggle to play through that. Problem is, if they have a lot of effect monsters, you know, you're not stopping their effects at the end of the day, and you only have one interruption at most, so you might struggle there. But in any case, as far as Jank goes, I think this isn't too bad. Let's see if it's good enough to beat Joseph. So ladies and gentlemen, let's not make you wait any longer. It's time to duel. Joseph, the time has come. Who will win? Yugi's 4th best boss monster or Yugi's 5th best boss monster?
Oh boy, I can't wait to find out. I have an inkling. I feel I already know maybe, but one of us is playing about 45 vanillas and the other isn't.
To be fair, I wonder how these decks would fare against the Blackluster Soldier Super Soldier deck and the Celtic Guardian deck from a few episodes.
Yeah.
I can't. Shout out to patron Genesis. Thank you for the support. Apologies if I butchered the name there. Buddy, you got the hand up?
Why not?
I rolled a 4. The number of times I'm going to summon Dark Magician Girl each game of this episode.
I threw a 7. I'm sure you can guess why.
I wonder why. But unfortunately, you get to go first, and that can actually be frightening with your deck. So let's see what you got.
Let's see indeed.
Oh, you're dead. Just quit now. Just quit now. It's over.
I don't know. This hand is looking pretty good.
Let me just say, you should be happy I did not go first. Otherwise, this would not have been much of a game.
Let's go Summoner's Art.
There's a particular level 5 or higher vanilla monster that your deck is centralized around. Would you like to add that to your hand?
I would. I will be adding Dragon Pit Magician from my deck to my hand. All right. We're going to scale Master Pendulum, the Draco Slayer.
Sure.
Dragon Pit Magician, and then
you have to get Guy on the field somehow.
Yeah, we'll PS2.
All right.
The
retrains are here.
Yeah, they are. We're going to activate Curse of Dragonfire, and we are going to fusion summon a Sky Galloping Gaia, the Dragon Champion.
I thought you were going to destroy my field spell, but yeah,
I'd
that's
love
fine.
to.
This guy looks sick. This guy looks cool.
He's cool. We're going to activate his effect and grab ourselves a Spiral Spear Strike.
I will concede this game right now if you can tell me what set this is from without looking it up.
Sky Galloping Gaia or Spiral Spear Strike?
No, Spiral Spear Strike.
I'm going to say fucking Metal Raiders.
No.
Where's it from?
It should have been, though. Honestly, I don't even remember.
All right, back to you.
It's like some GX set, though. I'm almost certain. I'll draw. Does this guy do anything?
Hell no.
It just has piercing. Oh, no. And you get to change its battle. No. You just change its battle position. It doesn't even have piercing.
That's
amazing.
right.
Okay. Main phase 1. You're... You're going to get so cooked. All right. I'm going to Twin Twister your copies, your scales. I'm going to pitch Dark Magician of Chaos.
All right. That's disastrous.
Oh, buddy. It gets worse. Dark Magic Veil target Demon.
Uh-oh.
We'll bring him out.
Yeah.
We will hit and banish your Sky Galloping Gaia. And then Terraforming.
Oh, come on. Do
for
not tell
Secret
me. God
Village.
Damn it, dude.
And in the end phase, I will activate Demok and get Dark Magic Veil back to hand.
Jesus.
Actually, do I even want Dark Magic Veil? Do I just want Twin Twister so you don't have back row to stop me? That might just be better, in all honesty. Yeah, you know what? Let's get Twin Twister back. Fuck the Veil. Go ahead.
Well, my whole hand is spells. Go ahead.
Okay, we'll draw. Oh, excellent. Okay, I'm going to normal summon Berry Magician Girl.
Yeah.
So on normal summon, I get to add a Magician Girl from my deck to my hand. So I will grab... Actually, can I just kill you? I don't think I can kill you. That is depressing. All right. We'll just grab... You know what's the namesake of the deck? We'll grab a Dark Magician Girl. Battle, I will hit you for 400.
Absolutely.
Not so fast. I will activate Magician's Circle.
I think I might actually have a target here.
Do you have a spellcaster?
2,000 or less attack in attack position. I do. All right, who goes first?
I think it's simultaneous, but
right.
it's pretty obvious what I'm summoning.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, cool. See ya.
All right, well.
I'm 2,300 because I do control Dark Magician of Chaos.
That is not a card that is named on her.
It's every dark... Oh, it's in the graveyards.
Well,
it's
no,
not even
and
on
it's
the field.
And it's Magician of Black Chaos, not Dark Magician of Chaos.
Dark Magician of Chaos is a Dark Magician.
Well, no, it's not. It's in quotes.
How is it not?
I'm looking this up.
Oh, because otherwise it would be every Dark Magician. Are you sure? I'm pretty sure this counts. All right, you look it up.
This is the most important thing. Oh, wait, I found the ruling from Rush Duels. You ready?
Okay.
Does Dark Magician Girl's effect include Magician of Black Chaos? Here's the response. It does not, because Magician of Black Chaos is not a card in Rush Duels.
Okay, you know what? This doesn't matter, because Dark Magician of Chaos isn't even in the graveyard, so it literally makes no difference. So you only take... Actually, fuck that. No, put that Dragon Pulse back. We're attacking with Demok.
So it gets banished?
It gets banished, yeah.
That's fine.
You'll take 1,000. So you'll take 700 extra and then 2,000, so 27 total.
Yeah. Just do this.
And I'll just set one. Go ahead.
Well, I'm cooked. Oh! Needed to draw a spellcaster there. All right. Well, let's go next, I suppose.
All right.
Okay. Well, I know that I got my ass kicked going first, so I'm gonna try it again. Oh no!
I will let you know you're a lot better off this time, potentially. We'll see how things go, but.
I'm gonna let you know. I don't think it's gonna matter.
Oh no, Joseph. Okay, made one.
Yeah.
Okay, we're just gonna go Berry Magician Girl again. We'll add a Magician Girl monster from our deck to our hand. Let's grab Kiwi Magician Girl. Let's get some new cards here. 400.
All right, 400.
All right, second main, I guess I will set 2 cards.
There
Go
better
ahead.
not be a fucking Twin Twister back there. That's all I can say. There better not be a goddamn Twin Twister. Not that it matters, because there ain't shit happening in my hand. Oh, man. That's... Wow. That's disastrous.
You will suffer Berry Magician Girl beatdown.
Yeah.
How do you still not have a play?
Yeah, yeah, I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
Yeah, it's fair. Okay, let's get some more pressure on you. Let's summon Chocolate Magician Girl. We're going to use her effect. We're going to discard a spellcaster and draw a card.
All right.
Battle 400. Not so fast.
Oh, God.
Magician Circle.
All right, I mean, I got...
You do have a spellcaster, so this does work in your favor at least.
I got something going on.
Yeah, blah. All right, so we'll go Dark Magician Girl in here.
All right.
She's actually... No, she doesn't gain anything from any of these other things, so this is useless.
Okay.
So 200 there. That goes to your pen, and then 1,600 here. Second main. Oh, boy, are you fucked. I activate the Eye of Timaeus!
No shot you are playing this card. Oh, no.
Oh, 100%, buddy. Dark Magician Girl, the Dragon Knight.
Oh, my God.
This card's actually crazy, too. I'll set one. Go ahead.
Oh, good. Another brick? You don't say. Well, I am probably dead here. Let's set one and pass.
Unfortunately, Dark Magician Girl, the Dragon Knight, only works with face-up cards, but we have Twin Twister!
Good, awesome. All right, it's Spiral Spear Strike.
Doesn't even matter. All right, Kiwi Magician Girl to the field!
Yeah. You gotta sacrifice a card for this one.
Do you?
This
she's a
fucker's 5 stars.
What the fuck? All right, you know what? Fine. Berry Magician Girl, you served your purpose. Get out of here.
All right.
All right, 16.
Yes.
Not so fast.
Okay.
Do you have another one?
Yeah, I do. In attack position?
Has to be attack position, yes.
That's unfortunate. Yeah. Here he is again.
All right. Well, we can just kill this one, so that's pretty cool. So let's just do that.
Yep.
And then you're just dead.
Yep.
So
check out this baller hand.
yeah, let's see how good this deck is. Oh, X.
Game 3.
Game 3.
Well, I guess now we know that Yugi's 6th best ace is better than his 5th best ace. What the hell are we...
This deck for Jank is actually kind of lit. I'm not gonna lie.
It's not bad. It's not bad. This deck is bad. Oh my God, this is terrible.
The best part of this is that the best part is that when we were deciding on what decks to play today, you're like, yeah, Alex, I want the Gaia deck. And you probably thought that that was going to be better than my deck. But
I just wanted to summon Gaia, and I ain't done it once.
If it makes you feel better, I'm not doing anything now.
Awesome. Good, good, good. Oh, the best draw in my deck? Don't mind if I do.
Oh, it's over. It's over.
It's literally over.
Dark Magic Veil.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's over.
Wow. Oh my god.
She's so good.
She's not bad. She is not bad.
Battle.
Yeah.
Not so fast.
Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. Let me grab my little guy.
I'm having a great time.
Oh, I'm glad someone is.
8.
What did I tell you? 8.
And then I do have a Dark Magician girl in the graveyard, so she's actually 23.
Awesome.
Second main, good luck.
Oh, okay, cool. I fucking lose again. Another banger hand. This was pain. This was misery.
I'm literally crying. Oh
I never want to have to see a fucking Gaia card again as long as I live.
It's crazy because, like, looking at the rest of this deck, you've got plenty of starters. You've got plenty of cards that actually get your deck going, but apparently it's not enough.
No, yeah, I mean,
sort
of. Like, I guess I'll do mine real quick.
Yeah,
It's playing Pendulum Call, so you can get scales. The idea is you want to pend out Curse of Dragonfire, which can then fusion summon, but they don't have any good fusions yet. The only one they've got is Sky Galloping Gaia, or if you're lucky, a First of the Dragons. And when you start looking at cards that are not in your archetype as your boss monster, you know, maybe you should just be playing a different deck. This deck has to play 3 copies of Gaia the Fierce Knight and 1 copy of Curse of Dragon, and damn if I didn't see them constantly. Awful, terrible, just miserable.
My deck, on the other hand, actually has a lot going for it. Like, yeah, I kind of bricked on this last hand, but as soon as I got 1 card to turn the whole hand on, my payoff is Secret Village of the Spellcasters is kind of nuts. Also, Dark Magician Girl the Dragon Knight is an in-archetype boss monster that has a much better effect than Sky Galloping Gaia the Dragon Champion. So at least they did Yugi's, 5th best boss monster a little bit more justice than the 6th best boss monster.
I guess I see how Yugi used these to stop Aigami from destroying the world in Dark Side of Dimensions. I don't know how he ever picked up a game with Gaia the Fierce Knight. That still escapes me.
It's funny because I've had a lot of experience playing against these cards in Master Duel Masochist because a lot of people just want to play like the basic Dark Magician deck. And surprisingly, that deck is frustrating to play against with, in that series, obviously, because I'm not even playing a real deck. But even if you were playing like a starter deck or a low power level deck, the power level to which these cards can start to scale is actually a bit ridiculous for in the context of like how bad a deck like this should be. The fact that like cards like I think it's Berry Magician Girl can just like straight up summon something from the deck is kind of crazy. All the other Magician Girls have like similar effects where it like summons from grave, summon from hand, and they all have this like annoying thing where if you try to attack them, then like that's what triggers it. So it's like it's really hard for you to really start like taking over the board unless you have actual removal to get rid of them. And again, like I'm selling you on this deck in the context of Jank. It's not like any good deck couldn't take care of this. But when you have access to a floodgate like Secret Village, which is just incredibly annoying, when the boss monster is actually a quick effect, essentially Trident, you have the makings of something that isn't completely ass.
Yeah, I wish I could say the same.
So guys, that's going to wrap it up for another video. I really hope you all enjoyed. Let's go ahead and shout the patrons for all of their continued support. So shout out to Shout1317, Tim00x3, MBT Play Medolce, Moto, Cameron L. Smith, Phoenix the Immortal, Pony Stark, The Synchro Guy, Dan the Man Hoban, Draconic, Little Fade Leaf, Dylan Hunter, Cody Brett, Extremely Vulgar Man, Brody Eastwood, Flannel Daddy, Twinkle Muncher, Matthew Brady, Helios515. I've tried reading cards before. It was horrible and my guinea pigs had to get me therapy. Cheeks McLaperty, Stolfin Amethyst, Wonder Waffle, MBT Cancel Bio Community Soon, Cancel Bio Committee Soon, Cancel Bio channel Players Soon, Uncle Brian of Stardust, Nicholas Carpenter, Corvain, and Peyton McGrath. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you next time.